Hello everyone, it is Rory here at the Eurovision site. We are continuing on with our reactions for Montesong 2024 and yeah, we're going to listen to 8 different songs and I'm going to give you my full reaction and see how they are. I think I'm intrigued to see what Montenegro comes back with because obviously it's been, what, 3 years now technically since Montenegro has participated in Eurovision, so, and it's been even nearly 5 years or so, nearly even 6 years since they took part last. So it's good to see that they're trying a national selection again. So I'm excited to see what they actually have. So yeah, let's get started then. Let's do it. So the first song that we're going to be checking out is Tamara Živković with the song Poguban, and yeah, it's a very dramatic opening immediately, like very sort of tense, if you know what I mean. It's quite an emotional ballad, I have to say. It's feeling like she's going on a journey. She's sort of like, why are you doing this kind of thing. It has that kind of feeling to it. Her voice is amazing though, I will say that. Ooh, a little bit. Ooh, okay, percussion. It sounds a little bit Festivali Kungus, a little bit, but there's something here. If they sort of polished up the production of it, I think it could work really well. I think it's good. I think it is a good one, you know? Oh, key change. Okay. We're going with the key changes. I see what we're doing. Okay, so I think that was a very interesting one to kick off with. It has a little bit of a Balkan ballad style to it, but it's definitely like standalone. Like it is something that would stand out on a Eurovision stage. Her voice is phenomenal. You know, you can tell that she's a very confident artist. I just think that if this was to go to Eurovision, they would have to polish it up a little bit. But obviously, if this is the first song that we're getting from the year, this will give them months to kind of prepare for that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised by that, actually, to be honest. Yeah, I can't say much more than that. So now the next song that we're going to is oh god, how the hell am I meant to say this? Neon, something like that. Yeah, Clickbait is the name of the song. We've got 4 guys here. Seems to be a lot of bands in Montesong this year, which I'm kind of happy with because a lot of the time bands don't really get the representation they need at Eurovision. So yeah, nice to see that they're bringing that for everyone else. So yeah, Clickbait, which is an interesting title to say the least. I'm not sure what to make of this so far. Did they just sing gay and straight? Interesting. There's like electronic bits in here as well as the sort of normal guitar band style things. I think it works. Kind of sounds a little bit sort of futuristic, but also a little bit like, I don't know how you just say that. Ooh, okay. Breakdown. This is always fun. Ooh, solo, okay. I think again, if they polish this up, they could do something really good with it because they could make it sound a lot more punchy. I think really this needs, okay, kind of coming up a little bit in this last bit. I kind of want them to have a little bit more fun with it. It seems like they're kind of holding back a little bit, but I want them to kind of go in, you know? I think I liked it. I definitely don't think it'll win, but I think it's got a little bit of a punch to it, and it would definitely sort of stand out because, you know, how many times we have these kinds of songs in national selections. Not really that often. So yeah, I'm a little bit intrigued to see how it's gonna go with that. Given like they have some like electronic sounds in there as well as the sort of guitars and drums. I could see this being like a kind of like a futuristic kind of performance. Big light show, that kind of thing. But it could easily just fall into the whole like clickbait as in like imagery, if you know what I mean. And I don't know if that is really where they want to be going down. Yeah. I think I like it, but I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll have a good staging. So next up we have Nina Žižić. Now, I know Nina Žižić was a huge fan favorite going into this, and of course, obviously, we've known her before. She's done Eurovision before in 2013 with Igranka and Husi. And I'm intrigued to see what she's got this time, because I mean, she has a really good voice from what we heard from back in 2013. And there's obviously hype for her, so we might as well see what she's got. So yeah, let's have a look and see what she's singing. She's singing Dobrodošli, which means welcome. I know that. Oh, it's an immediate shift from Igranka. It's definitely not sort of, you know, pop. Very dramatic first verse opening. She's got a very low voice in this, actually. It's very interesting because, you know, she's got a very high voice in the other songs that we've heard. Oh, I was kind of hoping for something a little bit with a bigger push to it if they're going for this. If they're going to go for this ballad, I kind of wanted a bit more of an impact straight away. There's a nice raspiness to her voice. It feels like she's really believing what it is that she's singing. Okay, right. Okay, this is what I'm looking for now. Strings. In a Balkan ballad, you've got to have some strings, right? Some nice ad-libs go off. I just want this to have, again, more impact. I think they have a good idea here. They just need to fine-tune it. Again, that voice. That kind of threw me for a loop, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really sure what to make of that. It's very much obviously like a grower, so, you know, it starts off very quiet and everything, and then it kind of manifests itself into this huge, like, kind of crescendo, but it doesn't go the full way. And I kind of want it to go the full way. That's just me asking for more. But I think overall it's a good show. And I mean, Nina, like I said, she has a really good voice. She's very versatile and dynamic with her voice there. You know, she's got very low tones. Then she goes kind of raspy, and then she has like the big high notes at the end. So I'm intrigued to see what they're going to do with this, because they have some good ideas. It's just a case of perfecting it, I think. And I mean, I know obviously this is like one of the favorites. I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. I think this will come down to staging and the live performance, because these ballads, they require like a lot of emotion. I think she needs to have something that goes that way. So yeah, we'll see what happens on the live show, but I'm intrigued to see what kind of ideas they have for staging as well as for just like her vocal capacity. But I'm impressed, you know. So far I think this selection's been pretty good. We have a few different genres, you know, we have ballads as well as kind of more like kind of rock. So I'm intrigued to see what else we've kind of got going on here. So now we are going to check out the next song, which is Tina Džankić with the song Nova, which I believe means new. This is purely based off of my Eurovision fan sort of basically glossary, I guess you would say. Like, you know, I think that's about right. So yeah, Tina, let's see what you've got for us. Immediately, there's a lot more energy in this one compared to the others. I'm kind of enjoying this, I'm not gonna lie. I like the beat. It's very like evening time lounge, but like, you know, fun times. She is like giving vocals. She is like, I'm gonna sing and you are gonna hear it. And I like that. I like that bass line. It sounds really good. It's immediately catchy, it gets in your head. Ooh, that was a key change. I definitely think people would not vibe with this. They probably would think it's a little bit too like dated for what it is. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time with this. I have a clear idea as well, like how it could look. It's definitely the most fun entry that we've had so far in this block. Okay. Okay. Intriguing. I kind of like that. I thought it was really good. Okay. I know that this is probably... I don't know. I don't know how good this is going to go down with the fandom, but I personally really like this. I think this got a nice flow to it. It seems like it's chill, but it's got a nice like edge to it. It is a little bit dated, I will say that, but like, yeah, I don't know what to make of it. I really want it to do well, I think. She's got a great voice, and I can see the stage ideas already. Like, I can see like confetti, I can see a little bit of like a bubble machine going off crazy, do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. It feels like a nice relaxed kind of way of performing it, and the nice way of staging it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think that might be my favorite one so far out of the ones that I've listened to. So I'm intrigued to see what else they're gonna have. We are getting a lot of different diversity here in Montesong, and I'm pretty happy with it actually, because you know, usually when people come back they kind of just try to cater towards maybe one or two different sort of genres, but yeah, I'm liking it so far. So now we're going to check out the next song, and that is Luka Radović with the song Kada, dođe. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to be intrigued to see what they sound like. So Luka, I'm excited to see what you've got for us. Slow beat coming in. Oh, I'm not sure. I think they're trying to blend traditional, like, classical music with this kind of overarching electronic beat. And the layering isn't really, like, matching. It's feeling a little flat, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just a little messy in the structure, because it goes really slow and like low in the verses, and then like you have this kind of weird middle, and then you have this very high impact chorus. There's just, it feels a little bit like steps. There's no flow to it. I hope we get like a third chorus or something like that. Maybe that they can shift that maybe a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that didn't really do it for me. Like I said, I think the structure is a little bit kind of disjointed, and it feels a little bit messy in places. I think I understand what they were trying to do with it, but I feel like it just wasn't going the way that it should have. So it's good to have in the selection, don't get me wrong, but I probably wouldn't see this qualifying. If it went to Eurovision, it would probably do quite badly. Yeah, sorry about that, Luka. I'm not sure. The next song that we have is Milena Vučić with the song Škorpija. Now, I'm gonna guess that might mean scorpion, but I could be wrong. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see what happens. Seems like she's got quite a high number of views as well, so maybe this is one that fans quite enjoyed as well, so I'm intrigued to see. Ooh, that is a vocal assault. Kind of like a mid-tempo rock pop number. I think they're really hoping that the hook, I think that's what they're trying to get people stuck into. like have that like bury in like an earworm. She's got personality in her voice, I will say that. She is selling this. Does it work with the song though? I mean, I'm not feeling it, you know what I mean? Like I'm not bopping my head, I'm not really doing anything like that. So Balkan ballad kind of drop, middle eight kind of thing. Well, not even Balkan ballad, it's just strings. Another key change. Okay, right. So key changes are kind of back in fashion. Are they? I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Again, I think they have good ideas, but I don't know how well they work in execution. Her voice seems really good, and she's the main selling point for that song, I think. The melody is okay. The hook is kind of the only thing that I can remember that, but everything else, I'm not sure. I think, again, obviously they'll have a chance to revamp it if it went, but I don't know. I can't say that would make an impact. Which kind of begs the question, how did it get so many high views? Maybe it's just really domestically popular, but yeah. Intriguing. Not my cup of tea though, I have to say, to be honest, but okay, maybe we need a little bit one to sort of go up on this, I think. So hopefully, fingers crossed, something else will come up. Right, now we have Nemanja Petrović, which is the next song that we're going to listen to. Nemanja Petrović with the song Među, zvijezdama. I don't know what that means, so we'll find out very soon. But he's got a nice sparkly gold jacket on, so clearly he's a classy guy. And yeah, let's have a little listen. Oh, another ballad. Okay. He has a little sound of Sergei Živković to his voice, actually. Nice strings that are being brought in. Where are they going to go with it? That's what I want to know. It's very dramatic. This is when I think of a Balkan ballad that's done like without using traditional instruments. This would be how I would imagine that it would sound like. Oh, we're getting a beat in here, okay. With strings. You can feel like we're in a different section. They're like, it's not disjointed in the same way that the Luka guy was, but you can tell that, okay, we finished being in this part, now we're in this part. They could just add the seams a little bit better, I think. Got some nice vocals, I have to say. Oh, this is a very bad note to end on. Just very depressing. I'm intrigued by that one. I think, again, if they're going to do a male Balkan ballad, that would be along the lines of something that I think would work. But then again, we had that before from Montenegro and it didn't really pay dividends to them, did they? So yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that one, to be honest. I guess we'll find out, really, but it's a nice, pleasant one to listen to. I can't really say that it wasn't bad. It just wasn't particularly striking, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by that one. So now we're going to be on to the final song from this block, and it is by Verica Čuljković, I think is how you say it, Čuljković, with the song Čuješ. Again, not too sure what to expect from this. She looks like she's very classy in her picture that we've got going on here. So yeah, let's have a little look and see what she's got. So this is Verica Čuljković, Čuješ. Oh. Hello. We like a little bit of a string, a traditional string. Okay, right. Piano instead. Very nice piano skills going on at the minute. Got a very lovely voice. I like the melody. It's kind of melancholic. It's nice to listen to, but I want to know where it's going now. It's a very gentle ballad. It's very understated, I think, is the right way of saying it. Oh, that That string, man. Okay, right. That was a good idea. I want that elevated more. I like having that big crescendo and then with this big kind of opening. I like this melody though, it's good. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Huh. Again, that one is kind of like a weird one. I liked it. But again, all of these need to be workshopped in a way. But I think there's a lot of potential in this one. I think Verica, she has really good ideas. And I think the overall feeling of the song feels good. I want to know like how they can kind of, it's really just a case of just like fine-tuning stuff at this point, but that was a really nice one. I didn't expect to like that one. I don't know why, because I guess when it starts off kind of slow and then you imagine it to kind of grow and build, but it doesn't do what you think it will, and then it will later. So I think it's a slow burner, which in Eurovision terms can be a little bit not great, but anything is possible. So yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting. So yeah, so these are the songs that we've listened to. Obviously, I think some of the favorites that I listened to, definitely Nova. Probably also I'd chuck Clickbait in there. Also Čuješ. Yeah, I think there's some good songs in Montenegro this year. I think all of them will need to be sort of revamped a little bit on there, but anything is possible, you know? And why not show it off? So yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe, check us out down below, hit the notification bell, like this video as well, and also make sure to follow us on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, Tumblr. Pretty much no matter where we are, that's where we are. So yeah, check us out all down below, and see you in the next video. See you later.